Hello everyone, and welcome in to my channel. This is the Lady of the Throne, Astrology, and I am here today to bring to you your amazing spiritual guidance for the year of 2025. These amazing prophetic visions and prophecies are going to be true for a lot of people out there. So 2025 is a major, massive year. And the reason why 2025 is such a huge year that is going to go down in history and be remembered everywhere, all over the world, is because of how important the year of 2025 will be. This is going to be a time of expansion. God is here. The time is now. There's going to be room being made and things being cleared up that only God can do. The kind of miracles that God can perform cannot be performed by anyone else. So try not to manipulate the energy in 2025. Because when I tell you, coming straight from the source, that what is being said will occur, you must believe. You have to believe that this is the year of God. This is Goddess year. This is a year for me. This is a year for the believers. This is a year for the fighters, the warriors. This is a year for the sincere, for the humble, the meek, the fearless, the brave, the bold, the beautiful on the inside part, the beautiful beloveds of the world. This is going to be an amazing year for you. So you need to get excited about the year of 2025, because what is happening in this year is going to be so amazing. Because if you have been on the right side of things, you are going to see how big and important and real and mighty God is. God is good. So let's go ahead and get into all of the amazing things that is going to happen in 2025. Now that you know the overarching theme, you know what energy is going to play out. This is going to be the time for God to truly shine. And there isn't going to be any room to allow anyone to shine more than God. So, are you guys ready for 2025? Listen, this kicks off on January 1, 2025, the first day of the new year. Okay, so I'm going to take you through all 12 zodiac signs, from Aries to Pisces. Listen carefully and listen closely, because I guarantee you this is only for you. Let's get started. Pisces, welcome to the channel. Let me tell you what is coming up in 2025 for you, Pisces. So before I get started, we have numbers that may be relevant to you in 2025. These are the numbers 1, 5, 10, and 23. So keep that in mind as you are listening and as you go through 2025. There's also a major influence that you yourself, Pisces, will have on the world. A lot of people will be inspired by you. Your sign did pop up in a few people's predictions, especially Aquarius. Okay, But there could be another Pisces who influences or inspires you in 2025, as well as a Gemini or an Aquarius who may be affecting your life in some kind of way. Now, 2025 for Pisces is all about self-expression. So expressing yourself fully, learning to do that, learning to speak up, connecting with your intellect, and also highlighting the kind of integrity that you have in order to express exactly who you are to the world. So this is really important for you in 2025 to show the world who you are and to not hold back anything that you want to say to others about how you feel, about what's on your mind, and about who you really are, who you actually are, and not who others want you to be, not who others deem you to be, and not who others have some kind of way thought that they knew who you really were. You're not following another person's agenda. This is yours. Now, this is happening because you are meant to follow your soul's code. So your soul, you have come into this lifetime with a specific code, and you're supposed to be rapidly expanding your awareness of multi-dimensions that you are connected to, meaning that your experience is supposed to be you opening up and sharing with others the secrets of the universe, things that you hold within your soul. It's in your cosmic DNA. It's in the fact that you are an eternal spirit on a human journey. And you have so many different things that you know. And I think you're supposed to speak about it. I think that you're supposed to share and open up about your psychic experiences, open up to others about the things that you know that others may not know, or the things that you have access to that others may not have access to. So Pisces, this is going to be a really big thing that is happening in your life, because I think that you are going to be put on some type of plan of action that is spiritual, where you are supposed to open up and share. Now, in the winter months, January, February, and March, there's going to be a little bit of grounding happening because you have this big Saturn thing going on. So I don't know if there's going to be a full moon in Capricorn in the beginning of the year. I did not check. Or something happening with the planets and Saturn involved. But Saturn is a planet of work. So there's going to be a need for you to think practically in this area and to kind of restrain yourself from spending too much money or doing certain things. Not being impulsive. There's going to be a need for you to do that. But in the midst of all of this, you get to show off your sparkle, your shine. There's a lot of good luck that surrounds you, a lot of abundance that surrounds you, a lot of money and rewards surround you in the first part of 2025. You are going to realize that your life on earth is really supposed to be fun. So if you've been feeling melancholy toward your day-to-day life or day-to-day job, your 9 to 5, don't worry about that part. Just try not to worry about that. Just remember that that is only the practical side of yourself. The real you shines with your side hustles, with your business or your creativity, your artwork if you're into artwork, your music if you're into music, your dance if you're into dance, your poetry, something else that is creative that only it makes you really happy, and it's something that you do that makes you feel really, really happy, really, really good. That part of yourself is where you're really going to shine and where things are going to be abundant for you the most. So you're going to really be feeling happy in this area. Just remember that your day-to-day work is just the practical side of you. But people are multidimensional, and you are definitely multidimensional and multifaceted, multi-talented. So you have other things that you can do to get you out of that work funk whenever you need. This new year starts off with you undergoing a personal development. You are developing a new role in society. This has something to do with you being a healer. Some of you are about to go into a field of healing, or if you are already a healer, then you are about to expand upon this in a spiritual way. You have Chiron benefiting you. So Chiron is the wounded healer. So some of you have experiences spiritual or supernatural experiences that you can lean upon in order to develop more character. Or maybe you have gone through that in 2024, but 2025 is where you can implement it at the beginning of the year. You're going to flow. You're going to truly flow. And you're going to start seeing how when you really just allow things to go how it's going to go, then the benefits start rolling in. The rewards start coming in. The money starts to come in. The advancements start to come in. The blessings start to come in. Things are going to start coming in and coming in and coming in. It's going to be like this stream, like a river of abundance, just coming into your life, and it's going to be really amazing. Now, there is going to be a transformation here, but don't be afraid of the transformation, because this transformation is allowing for your rebirth. You are going to be born again, Pisces. And what I mean by rebirth and being born again, I'm not talking about, like something religious, because for some of you, you may already be a born again Christian or something like that. But this is more about you coming back into the real you. This has something to do with mysticism, magic, astrology, occult, esoteric studies. Could have religion involved, spirituality. There's something here where you're a powerhouse in this area. The things that you know that people don't know, the access that you have to hidden information, I'm telling you, Pisces, this right here is going to be the gist of 2025 for you. All of the information that you do not know, that you are being encouraged to speak about and to tell people about. People actually are wanting to know the secrets to a lot of things, and you hold them within you. A lot of you know a lot of things about a lot of things that you just never really speak about. Maybe you keep it to yourself, but I'm telling you, this communication wants to come out, and you're going to educate a lot of people about things that you know. Now, springtime, April, May, and June. This is a time where you're going to be in your energy, Pisces. It's going to feel so comfortable to you as you transition from March to June. As I was saying, you're coming back into yourself. You're having a rebirth. So yes, this is your energy, and now you're coming back into Pisces land, the magical, mystical side. I feel like 2025 is going to be the year where the Pisces sign is going to be at its highest expression, at your highest level of expression. So exactly what the internet says about the sign of Pisces being magical, mystical, and intuitive, you're going to be every single epitome of what these words actually mean in 2025. You're going to be so dreamy, so spiritual, and allowing God to direct you, allowing the universe to point you in the right direction. Your focus will be sharpened. This is a time where you can finally focus on meditating. You can finally finish the book you started reading, or concentrate on your calling, your destiny, your purpose. So there's something here coming from the feelings around your lineage, your bloodline, your mother, or where you're from, the place where you were born, or something like that. There's some feelings connected to this that you're going to be really focused on, or you may receive a lot of spiritual energy, or it could be that because of your lineage, your bloodline, that's why your supernatural gifts and abilities are becoming more focused. That could be why it's becoming stronger, why you're becoming more powerful, because your bloodline has been, I just heard ignited. I just heard that somebody kicked off your bloodline, like somebody just opened something, and now your bloodline everybody's activated. Everybody's like I don't know why I'm getting that. It could be from when the Pope opened the portal on Christmas Day. I don't know. But your bloodline has been activated now, which means that everybody is activated. And so I think that that's why you're activated strongly, because being that you're a Pisces, that means that you have access to the information better or more than the others, is what I'm getting here. Wow. Some of you may come from a royal bloodline, or you just may come from a bloodline where there's a lot of people with spiritual gifts, a lot of psychics in your bloodline, a lot of mystics in your bloodline, or a lot of people in your bloodline who have gifts. Whether you know it or not, this could be in your past life bloodline. And I try to tell people all the time, your physical body here on earth, this bloodline is not the same as the bloodline from your past life. There's two different bloodlines. So when I talk about bloodlines, 9 times out of 10, I'm talking about your past life lineage. So that's the bloodline that has been awakened now. They've all been woken up. Everybody's up, which means that you're up too. And see, you are going to be expressing yourself mainly to the people in your hometown or the people around you. The way you're going to be expressing yourself to these people or to your family members, people are going to allow you to actually be you. The reason why is because everybody's going to understand by April that you really are powerful in spirituality. And there's going to be people inspired by you because you're going to be sharing information that they never knew. Now, your wisdom, you're going to have so much wisdom. But you're also needing to have a little bit of self-control with the wisdom that you are sharing with other people, because there's children that could look up to you and could be watching you, and you don't want to give out too much information because it could confuse some of them. It could make them rebel. It could be shocking to some children who look up to you or who watch you as well. So just keep in mind about that part. But in the workplace, you're going to be empowered to do what you want to do in the workplace, because people are going to see and understand around whatever industries, whatever business, whatever workplace you're involved in, how spiritual you really are. And you may actually create new allies around work or business, and these people are going to come to you because of the spiritual side of you that they embrace. Now, summer months, July, August, and September. This is a time where Sagittarius could be influencing you, or even an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This is happening because this is a time for you to just really have fun. You may find that people in the city, I get city people. So as soon as I heard city people, I see skyscrapers and buildings and a lot of people moving around, like New York City. I'm getting that, but I'm also feeling like just big cities: New York, LA, Chicago, Seattle, San Diego, Dallas, Houston, Miami, Las Vegas. I'm just calling out big cities. That's all. Boston, the Carolinas, Charlotte. I'm just calling out major places where people always travel to. Washington, D.C., that kind of thing. But I'm getting something about people in these places are helping you to strengthen your foundation here on earth. They're helping you with something. I'm getting that big city people, big city names, big business people are helping you with some things here. These people look at you like they know you're going to be prolific. You're going to be prolific. People know that who you really are is a big person in society, because some of you could be a professor of history, some type of scientific research. some type of, you're an innovator and you're an inventor, and you're supposed to be standing next to the Steve Jobs and the Elon Musk in the world. You're supposed to be one of them. Like you're supposed to create with them. You're supposed to be in power, not being their little guinea pigs, but you're supposed to be in power. And I think that people in big cities, big business, suit and tie, a lot of money, see you as revolutionary, and they see that you actually are supposed to be in like offices with these people talking about life-changing things, because you actually have a lot of secrets that these people never knew. Some of you who are into this specifically is why I'm saying that others of you, your spirit, other people, your spiritual, and people like this could be watching you, and as you provide your spiritual works, and they're learning a lot of things from you, but they're also finding you to be remarkable. And they're amazed, they're mind blown. So these are the actual people that's going to have your back. It's crazy because I feel like before this time, you had a hard time expressing yourself. You had a hard time being you because of the people from where you're from. I feel like the people from your city, town, state, they don't know better. They just don't know better. They don't know what they do. I feel like they were just going off of, they were just like being carnal. They were being carnal. They were being like earthly. They were just thinking about who you show up to be, not knowing that that was a disguise. They didn't see past your disguise, because the people from where you're from, especially if it's in the South, oh my God, you already know it's a slave mindset. It's a biased mindset. It's a judgmental mindset. But people outside of where you're from, in big cities, they actually see you as a genius. See, you're about to be collaborating with, motivated by, lavished, I just heard lavished by the elite in society. Because you're a part of some type of big plan. And you're not an experiment. You're the actual innovator of it all. It comes from you. Like, you are the powerhouse behind it, is what I'm getting. Now, this is very specific. It's not going to be for every Pisces. Other Pisces who work normal jobs and who live their lives in a normal way, you still have a big effect on people in bigger positions than you. Let's say you're working a job at like a restaurant or something. The owner of the company may reward you or may notice you. I'm just using that as an example. It depends on what level your life is on and who you are. It's going to be different for different people. But just know that the biggest of the biggest people in your industry is noticing you because of your innovative ideas. You have the cutting edge, and you're going to be providing people with hope. Not only that, but you have attracted some type of romantic bond, relationship, or about to marry or about to be in a relationship with someone who is very innovative as well. The 11th house is showing up around the month of July. So this is somebody who gives hope to others. They could be a person with strong Aquarius in their chart. They could be a Sagittarius. They could be a Gemini. They could be a Libra. They don't have to be these signs. This could just describe their personality, that they're also someone involved in science, technology, or inventions. Somebody is like into you a lot, and they are rich for some of you. For others of you, they're just like, they just have an innovative mind, a really creative mind when it comes to art and architecture and things like that. So what's going to happen is, oh my goodness, Other people are about to invest in you like no tomorrow. Some of you are about to gain assets. Well, people see you as an asset, but you're also about to have your own assets. Something is about to be made solid in your life, in your career, on your path. You're about to have a lot, because you are an asset to all of these people. You could be an asset to big, huge corporations, and they could never lose you. That's the thing. They could never lose you because you are very valuable to all of their operations, all of their businesses, all of their progress forward, all of their plans. Like, you're an asset to them because you're in there brainstorming with these people, creating the future with these people. You are, man, listen, you're more valuable than you think. And I feel like the only reason why you have taken so long to get to this point in your life is because you weren't speaking about your knowledge. How could people invest in you the proper way if you're not opening up everything? They're trying to invest in you. They're trying to show you that you can help, you can contribute to this. You can be rich too. They're trying to open a door for you, but how can they if you're not willing to open up the door for them? That's what they're trying to do. For others of you, this is a big boss in your company that you work at, and they're trying to promote you to a much higher position. Around September, going into fall, that's what this whole July through September is going to be revolutionary. Technology is involved. What you do in the field of technology is involved. You're going to be a leader, a pioneer, some type of global pioneer. You guys are trailblazing. Your career is about to be golden. In 2025, you're about to see what God had designed you for in the first place. What you were meant to do in the first place. Whether it's being a franchise owner of some health spas and fitness centers, and or as being a chain of restaurants, like you're the CEO, or you're the CEO of some type of railroad company, some type of cellular device company, like a phone network. I don't know, you're supposed to be at the top of it. Like, you are one of those people that make everybody else have a job, because you're the one with the ideas that pushes forward all of this innovation in the first place. So you can never be gone. You can never be lost. You can never be played by anybody, because everybody sees you as an asset. Oh my God, you're doing a great thing in your career in 2025. Jesus, your career is about to take off. It's either a Sagittarius or an air sign that's about to set up your life to where you no longer have to dream to have nice things. You're just going to have it because look at who you are. Now, October, November, and December, this is where things switch a little bit. This is when there can be some type of conflict, some type of test involved, some type of calling out involved. Now, this happens and you receive some type of opposition only because you are acting on your dream. Stress is the enemy, and if you feel any kind of stress in your new role, it's because that is the enemy, that is the devil trying to make you feel like you don't deserve to be elite. You don't deserve to have power. You don't deserve to have to be a boss, or you don't deserve to be a CEO and running this company. It's like that's the enemy doing this. But just remember that you don't have any deadlines. Okay, people are going to try to put you on deadlines, and people are going to try to tell you, like, we need this and we need that, because you're going to be mass producing something, and people are going to make you feel like you got to hurry up and do it. No, you don't. If you're the person that everybody sees as an asset, what makes you think you gotta rush? Because you don't. So you need to remember that you got this. That is only going to be the enemy the enemy is seeing how you're connecting with the right people and is going to try to pull you away from these people because of all the glory that you receive and your new role. But the enemy doesn't realize that that's always been your role. It's just that you finally started talking about it. Now, mainly, this has to do with, let me tell you who the enemies are. Or not the, let me just tell you where you, not saying enemies, I'm sorry. Let me just tell you who's going to be trying to have conflicts. It's going to be small though. It's not going to be big. Let me tell you who's going to have these small little nuances with you. It's going to be people from your family, your hometown. Just like trying to like make it seem like you're not supposed to be Steve Jobs. Like that. You know what I mean? Just people just being petty. But it's small. It's also going to be like possibly some people around work, and possibly your partner who you're in a relationship with your partner actually may feel like, the only reason why your partner may feel like something is because your partner could just be adding some extra stress to you. Just, I don't know, maybe your partner's adding this extra stress to your life because your partner wants you to be a mother, or like focus on being a mother, focus on being a mom. They may require you to take care of the kids or be a parent, or like focus on motherhood more. If you're a man listening to this, then focus on fatherhood more if you're a Pisces male. But that's just one of the things. Now, the good thing about your partner around the month of October, November is that you are going to be with a person. Okay, if you're single, you're about to like mix with your partner, and this is going to be your destined partner. Now, you and this person may start dating before this time. It could happen earlier in the year, but you two possibly take it to the next level. Like if you already started dating earlier 2025, then you may be getting proposed to or married around, or if not, you may be giving birth, you may be getting pregnant or conceiving a child or giving birth or whatever. Something like that could be coming up. This is your destiny though, a destined partner. This is who you were always meant to be with. This is the person that God always wanted you to be with. This person has a big influence at the end of the year. You're going to have friends that are going to take care that you are okay at all times, because it's friends that are around your creative zone. It's friends that are around this innovative energy, this business, this spirituality, this universal secrets, and all this like big, huge tech revolutionary thing that you own. You have ownership of something. And you have other friends that are also like owners, investors, people like that who care about your well-being. You probably didn't think that these people really cared about you, but they really, really care about you. So if anything goes wrong with you, these are people who are going to be at your every beck and call. They're going to make sure that you are fine, that you have everything that you need, especially if you're pregnant. They're going to be there to support you even in times when you didn't think that they would support you. They're going to really, 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 truly love you. Like these people may become your family, even if it feels like they're just your friends or just your business colleagues or just your investors or something like that. No, they really do love you. They really do feel like your family. So these people are going to really care about you, and they're going to make sure you have a house no matter what. They're going to make sure you have a job no matter what. They're going to make sure you have food. They're going to make sure you have money. They're going to make sure you have a car. Like, listen, they're going to make sure your life is good. Okay? Like, these people have your back. So in December, as we end this and wrap this up, in the month of December, you're going to find out that you just have a lot of hidden enemies, but these are people in your family. People in your family and people who are like from around where you're from. That's it. That's the only people that's going to be still trying to be negative toward you. But this has to be coming from jealousy. This has to be coming from envy from for where your life really is now. This has to be coming from envy because now you are a stakeholder, or you're some type of angel investing partner or something, or you run as some type of Fortune 500 company, or you're with like the president or something. Maybe you are like a secretary, like I don't know, some type of law involved in it as well. Like maybe you are chief of some type of governmental affairs or something. Like you're somebody really important in 2025 for somebody out there. And your people from where you're from, they've never seen anybody like you, and because of that, and your family members, they just know you. Remember, everybody just can't see past the disguise that God had you in before you actually started to share with the world who you really are. No matter if these people see you expressing who you really are, the only people that's going to try to hold you back are your family. They're going to try to hurt you the most. And some people, not everybody from your hometown, but some people who feel like they know you, that's the ones that are going to have things to say, only because they're not living the life that you're living. So just remember that. Don't let that get to you, because how can you let that get to you when you know that little do these people know it? You know what it is? It's just that their ignorance. Like, you're going to see that they just don't know. Like, they just don't know better. And you know what? I think God set it up to where they're not supposed to be a part of what you're going to be a part of, because nobody's really like you from where you're from, or even in your family. You're very different. And this is really your purpose. No matter how much people try to hold you back from it, this is your purpose. This is why you were born. So that's all I have for you, Pisces. This is huge. 2025 has blown my mind. I was not even expecting this, okay? When I got all of this information, I just thought it was going to be something more like a lot of abundance around work and like psychic stuff. But I didn't think that you were going to take it this far to where you're like with millionaires, billionaires, CEOs, investors, banks, Bank of America, Bank of Italy. Like, you're like with these really extraordinary human beings. And so you're one of them. And like, look at this. Look at where you are now. And it's like, wow, this is amazing. So your life is about to go from gloom to beautiful sunshine. God is truly blessing you with a once in a lifetime. Oh man, God is so good. God is so good. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank you. God bless.